Probably the absolute best perennial you can buy is a daylily. Not only is it hardy, it will grow under all conditions. It will grow in wet areas, it will grow in dry areas. It flowers reliably. And the best part, it's even edible. And the different colors have different flavors. You can use the leaves in your salad. If you eat Chinese food, they use the flowers in the Chinese food, and you can pickle the roots. The word hemicalis means to be beautiful for a day, and that's what daylilies are. Each day, a new flower opens up, and at night it closes and it dies, and the next day another flower opens. So you always want to buy daylilies that have lots of buds. The more buds they have, the more flowers that you're going to have to enjoy. And the flowers really open about every other day. Now, one of the nice things about daylilies is they multiply, they double every year. So if you start out with 2, next you have 4, next you have 8, they multiply geometrically. So you can never run out. They're really easy to propagate. Here my son, my little boy, can you come over here and dig one of these daylilies up for us and show us, how to dig one? Now when you're digging them, you can dig daylilies. One of the nice things about them is you can buy your daylilies when they're in full flower, so you get exactly the right flower. You have to buy daylilies that are reproduced vegetatively. Each daylily is an individual. There's only one Stelladora and it's yellow. And every Stelladora you buy is from that original piece. It was cut off and reproduced vegetatively. It wasn't grown from a seed. Something you grow from a seed is like having a baby, and it has the properties of both individuals. This is sort of like if I took my arm off and planted it, I would get another Merritt. But look how beautiful that looks. Now all we did is we cut it off, and if you want to grow a new one, you just take and you wiggle it off the side. So there's a baby daylily. Now you want to have a piece of the stem and a piece of the root. Now what I usually do, so they don't turn yellow, is I cut the leaves off. And again, these are great for salad. You can have your lunch when you're working in the field. Now what I do is I take this piece here and I plant it back to the point that I dug it out. Both these. So now we have 2. And you just take the bundles and wiggle them apart, and you get them. Now the reason I cut the leaves back is if you don't cut the leaves back, they turn yellow. The plant won't die, but it won't look as nice. But they'll still continue to flower. You plant that one back, Sam. You can take daylilies and you can make your own varieties. If you take the pistil, which is in the center of the flower, we have the pistil and the anther. You take the pistil and you put the pollen on it, like that, and then you cover this up with a bag. That'll grow seeds, and when you plant those seeds, you'll have a combination of the 2 flowers. So if this one's red and this one's white, you might get a pink one, or you might get ruffled edges. And now, if you grow your own daylily, you have your own variety, you can register with the National Daylily Society and give it a name. Now both my kids have their own daylilies, which I gave to them for their birthdays over the years. Sam's is Sam's Magic, and Erin's is Erin Michelle's. Erin's I did for her when she was 13, and the newspapers picked it up and syndicated it in 300 newspapers, and she came home from school and told me I had ruined her life because I had put her picture in all these newspapers and she wasn't going to go on. But now that she's 23, she actually enjoys the fact that her daylily is all over the country.